Notre Dame wins the title.
Okay.
And I'm sure the Spurs would like another chip, but without Kawhi, it doesn't seem likely.
Hook them up.
And then the Pats, without Gronk, what y'all think?
They want a chip without him.
Man, that ain't happening. Oh, here you go.
And Rams D tackle Aaron Donald trains with knives.
And that's why I am a commentator now.
Fake knives. It's fake knives.
Sports Nation is presented by Toyota.
April Fools, fake knives.
April Fools.
They said we'd carry it over. Welcome to Sports Nation. Carrie Champion, joined by Marcellus Wiley, LZ Granderson. How was your Easter, guys?
Oh, good. Just same old Easter egg hunt for the little man and little EE.
I saw you. We're going to share it with
you was
the
on
folks.
the Instagrams.
Yeah, we're going to share it with the folks
Getting
later. Meanwhile, let's get started. We're going places, presented by Toyota. Up first, Kawhi, all the drama. Coach Pop says Kawhi Leonard is continuing his injury rehab in New York with his own team of doctors, but he's unsure when he's going to be back to play.
Brace tight.
Clear. Kawhi Leonard has missed all but 9 games this season while nursing his right quadriceps. So, folks, here's the question. I don't know, Marcellus. Do you think that we ever see him again as a Spurs player?
I doubt it. Just because right now the Spurs organization is starting to look bad and starting to leak negativity and showing their true colors about Kawhi Leonard, who I think is doing a smart move, as every player regrets when they went out there and played for the team first instead of themselves, and then that same team cuts that player, all of a sudden defames that player, or trades away that player. Isaiah Thomas comes to name. So all those things said, why not make it about you? As soon as you sign on the dotted line as a professional athlete, you have to be self-centered. I'm respecting Kawhi Leonard said, I'm not putting a bad product on that court until I know I'm 100%.
You know, I do believe, though, that there is a certain element of overreaction from the media with regards to this because it's happening to the Spurs. And we're not used to hearing all this lip coming from the Spurs. We're not used to hearing players push back against the Spurs organization. And it's taken us a little bit by surprise, and I think that's giving extra sort of coverage to what's happening. I think he will be a Spur again. One, $200 million is a lot of money, so that's a good reason to sign a dotted line. But also, two, he finished in the top 3 in the MVP voting twice. Why do you get rid of that?
Well, if you don't respect how this process is playing out, if they continue to slight him when he's telling them I'm not 100% and you continue to defame my name and character, guess what? I'm not
defaming his name.
Now we hear Popovich going out there and saying, well, him and his crew, my crew, and part of his crew is your crew because the Spurs are going with him on these trips to New York as a medical staff. His crew? I thought it was our crew.
At least they say posse. Shout out to you,
Phil
Jackson.
yeah. Phil Jackson, chill out with that, dog.
Is this end near? Let's talk about it. ESPN's Jeff Darlington reported that Gronk is likely to return to the Pats next season, but there's growing tension between Gronk and Bill Belichick. There's also a report that the Pats team, basically, they're feeling frustrated with him, and the longer that Gronk holds out, he may be traded. LZ, is it time for the Pats to move on from him?
It's certainly time for them to be open to the option of it, and here's why. He's 28. He's often injured, though. And, oh, by the way, they've already proven they can win a championship without him. And that, to me, is the caveat. Once you've proven that you can do this thing without someone as great as Gronk is, then you go ahead and you try and trade him to get more acquisitions, get some cap flexibility, a whole bunch of things to help you prepare for the future.
Isn't that lightning in the bottle? I wouldn't make it a rule, hey, we're going to win championships without Gronkowski. It's an outlier, but it's not going to be the mainstay rule. Here's the thing. The guy has only played 16 games once in his career. Despite being on the right side of 30 years young, he's still a guy who can't give you availability year in, year out.
Which is the best ability.
Which is the best ability. For me, I think that right now he's being entertained as a trade proposal because they've realized that the guy's not fully committed, and even when fully committed, he's not fully available. That's a bad equation to sell to an organization.
What do you mean fully committed? He said he might be, his body hurts. He's just thinking about it.
It's called playing football. The day you walk out and say, I play football, something hurts. I mean, just as soon as you say I'm on that field, something's hurting.
As soon as you start thinking about retirement, you're almost there.
That's a true thing. Because at the core of what football is, it's painful. There is not an unconditional love for football. Things have to work in place for you.
When did you know you were going to retire?
Your
last season.
I think my body told me first. I wasn't listening to it.
Yo, dog, yo, we done.
We done, right.
You still playing.
These checks still coming, but we done. All right, that's how it
Speaking of football, Beef and Bruins, in an interview with Sports Illustrated, former UCLA head coach Jim Mora doubled down on his opinion that Sam Darnold is a better fit for the Browns than Josh Rosen. He added, he's the #1 quarterback and a franchise changer, but said that whichever team drafts him will need to challenge him intellectually. So what does that mean? He's a millennial. He wants to know why. Millennials, once they know why, they're good. Josh has a lot of interest in life. If you can hold his concentration level and focus only on football for a few years, he will set the world on fire. He has so much ability, and he's a really good kid. Marcellus, is he helping or is he hurting Josh Rosen?
He's helping Josh Rosen with smart people. Smart people are not fazed by this comment. Dumb people are outraged because dumb people don't like to be questioned because they don't want to have the mirror in front of them realizing how dumb they really are. Here's the thing. Football, in its core, in its culture, it's a dumb culture. Like meat and potatoes. Oh, first in, last out. Shut up. How about smart, efficient work? And Josh Rosen is going to question you about what you're doing in terms of work and protocol. I hate when we act like millennials have a patent on curiosity. Every generation is curious. The smart people are, and the dumb people just go like sheep and continue to move forward. I respect Josh Rosen in this game.
That's right. When I looked at the quote, I was like, is there anyone in this draft that's not a millennial? Because if you're trying to avoid drafting a millennial, I'm not quite sure if this is going to help you. You're right. Every previous generation looks at the generation after them as somehow being something different or less than. The boomers did it to the Gen Xers. Gen Xers are doing it to millennials. It's just the way of life. Is he helping or hurting him, though? I believe what he's doing is insulting the area of Cleveland. This is why. Yeah. He's kind of insinuating that going to Cleveland is not going to be stimulating intellectually for him, and he's going to become bored. It reeks to me of that West-East Coast sort of bias, looking at the Midwest as being less than, as if we don't have museums, as if we don't have universities, as if we don't have intellectually curious people in Ohio.
All in the videos.
Get out of Brown. I think he's just trying to help you get out of
He's just trying to help his boy.
I don't even know if it's about them not being intellectually smart enough. I think
LZ's got a point.
You can think of that. He just is helping them not go. He's trying to help Josh not go there.
Yeah.
It seems like.
But the rationale is that they won't be able to handle someone of Josh's curiosity and intelligence. He needs to go to New York.
Right, where
he have more access. Exactly.
Yeah. Like, Josh hit him on that pager. He was like, okay. You don't want me to go there?
Do we still have pagers? No. All right.
Millennials don't, I guess. I got a sidekick.
They're like, what are pages? Bad news. It's time for 3 cheers. 1 cheer for this Raptor.
Remember that sidekick read out the whole message?
Oh, that was nice.
Love my life.
Meet me at the... No,
meet me at the rim. The rim said, no.
What had happened was...
All right.
I can see how you can miss that. He didn't have the ball in his hand.
He didn't know what he was going to do. That's the problem.
Bulls Denzel Valentine. Valentine throws a terrible...
Another Valentine, Jim?
Yeah. His brother coaching.
You supposed to catch that, dog?
Yeah.
Not really.
We don't show that, huh? That's a bad pass.
That is a terrible pass.
That's called I've never tried this before, but here we go.
Go State.
Here we go.
Austin Rivers.
Oh, man.
We're not on the jeers, though. Watch this.
Victor Oladipo.
Oh, that's a foul.
He got pushed,
We call that. And he didn't call glass anyway, so it don't count. Why is this a highlight? He ain't called back.
It's a low light for Austin.
Yeah. Austin, boy. He stay on the ground, don't he? Live on the ground.
Nova's shown us the time to move past that three-point line and move it back, rather. What do you think?
We're in the stands? I mean, what the hell? We moving the court, too?
Yeah,
Come on, y'all.
talk about it.
Sports Nation.
Sports Nation is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.